I'm Francois Du Plessis. I was the founder of Blue Cube Systems in 2001, and my current role is as manager of new technology. We started some investigative work with Draslovka last year to see if we could marry the technology, our instrumentation technology, together with the new glycine leaching technology. Now, Blue Cube has been involved in AI and machine learning since 2003. That is what our instruments are based on. It was such a natural fit because of the combination that Draslovka is also doing with all the new technology and the services that they combine with AI to create a more sustainable solution for mining, which will be necessary in the near future. What Draslovka does with our mineral analyzers is we do analysis of solutions and slurries in real time, and provide information to the metallurgists and to the operators so that they can use the information to control the process with full knowledge of what's going on, to optimize the production and minimize the waste. What makes Draslovka's inline instruments unique is that we provide not measurements of a synthetic side stream that we take out of that stream and try to analyze it offline. We actually measure in line, in real time, what is currently happening in the full production line. Provide that information while it is still valuable for control. The industry had different techniques to analyze the chemistry of substances for many decades. The workhorse is, of course, X-ray fluorescence. Now, X-ray fluorescence gives you your 92 elements as a fundamental measurement. It's got its drawbacks, like every technology. One of them is that the signal is so weak that you have to measure your substance that you want to measure either in a vacuum or through a very, very thin film, which means that your high pressure slurries needs to be sampled, and they need to be sampled correctly, which is quite a challenge. And the analysis then becomes not only delayed in time because of the sampling process, it's also so easy to introduce biases. And in the end, what you get are only your 92 elements, and actually a subset of those, because some of them are just too difficult to measure through a firm. Unfortunately, what we are separating, until we get to the final metal that we are looking for, we are not separating metals or elements, we're separating minerals. Now, minerals is a combination of different elements. So what it measures for us is not exactly what we need. We need to know what we are separating from each other, not the substances that it's made of. Because if we know what we're separating, we can control that process much more efficiently, because then we know what we are separating, actually. When we want to measure what's going on in a plant, of course, we can use a workhorse, that is a fundamental method like X-ray fluorescence, or we can use an indirect method based on artificial intelligence, like diffuse reflective spectroscopy. What this gives you, it gives you the ability to measure the actual materials that is being used and that is produced right as they are produced. So the benefit is then that you can measure actually much more than just the elemental composition. You can measure things like leachability, like total sulfide minerals. You can measure the difference, for instance, between chalcocite and chalcopyrite and pyrite, and also other minerals where you have a combination of elements, but that's not actually what you're looking for. You're looking for the minerals. So by using this method, you get the ability to do not only inline measurements very quickly, every few seconds, but your footprint is also smaller, because you don't need to take streams from all over the plant to a central point, or have a fairly huge machine that does the XRF on a single stream. The most important features and benefits of our mineral analyzers would be quick analysis, real-time analysis, no moving parts, robust, repeatable measurements. Whenever there is production in the line, you get your measurements. The operators are empowered to make the right decisions at all time, to increase the production and reduce the costs. And Draslovka has the ability to transform the mining industry because they're in the unique position where they've got access to several patented technologies which together provides an unassailable position, providing value in sustainable leaching and information to run a plant at its optimum, where the decision to use this technology is very obvious.